Okay, so Capricorn, let's see what your current energy is. And first, to do that, we have to sort of see what happened in the past. Let's look at the past for a minute. Hostilities. Okay, so we're connecting something now to someone's hostilities. Okay, actually, I do want to bring this down. Do it that way. And the waiting game. That someone was hostile because they had to wait for something. Could be you, or could be someone you were dealing with. So someone was upset about waiting in the past for, oh, the lovers. That does make sense, huh? Maybe someone was waiting for someone to come around, waiting for something. A decision could be too. And Gemini energy of the lovers. Let's see. And we have here a gift. So this might have been considered a gift. Ah, but was it? Almost feels like, okay, someone had to wait and they're hostile about it. But it was actually, they could have been either had to wait for a gift, or this was actually a gift that they had to wait. And maybe they didn't realize it. I mean, you know, everything happens divine timing. Someone wanted something right away and it wasn't happening. It feels like. Okay, so let's see what's connected to that. What's happening in the present. So we have yin yang. Yes, now things are coming together. Things are balancing out, but it had to be in the right timing. This was a gift, but someone didn't see it as such. Someone was upset that it took so long. Okay, and third eye chakra. But I think this is your energy. You knew. I think someone else might have been upset with you. Always going to be vice versa, but I'm feeling for the majority of you that someone else was upset that they had to wait maybe to be together, to make a decision. Or even maybe someone had to wait for a gift. Okay, let's see. So your third eye is open here. And you knew, I think you're connecting the dots now. You knew it was for the best possible outcome for you to have to wait. You saw this perspective. You knew this. But someone else did not. Okay. And it has something to do with a court. So, okay, maybe that's what it was. Someone had to wait. Was someone waiting for someone to get a divorce? But something had to play out in divine timing. That's it. I keep on getting the same thing in the court. Whether that was for some kind of balance, yin yang, that, you know, if it's coming into balance with the hangman having to wait. Third eye, someone definitely knew about this. And the court could be any kind of court matters, official duty or something, official business. Okay, so now let's see what is the hidden influences that maybe we're not aware of here. So we have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, someone's throat chakra. So there is someone's hidden influence about maybe someone saying something, speaking their word, putting their voice to something. Let's see what that's about. Why do I feel so crooked here? You know, it always feels like I'm trying to straighten out this table. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, triumph and success. So yes, it feels like maybe you're not aware of this, but someone might have spoke the truth on your behalf on something here. And this is bringing in triumph success for you. 8 of Cups, about maybe needing to walk away or having to walk away. Get another one. After a short illness, maybe maybe someone was actually ill and you were unaware of that, and that had something to do with a delay, or someone was ill. This is a hidden influence to this situation that someone had to wait. But things all happened divine time. It was something that had to play through. Okay, so let's see about your energy now. What's going on with you here? This is the Magician in the Mirror. You are manifesting. So be very careful, because what you think about, you bring about. Yeah, you are manifesting like crazy right now. Okay, so let's see. And we have financial material changes. Yeah, so 5 is changes. So whatever you're putting out there, whether you're thinking lack, you're going to get less. You're going to get lack. I'm sorry about the dog. Oh, let me pause so I can quiet him down. Oh boy, isn't he going to have a strong bark for a puppy? Okay, so he heard something outside. So he's a good watchdog. Good watch puppy. Yeah. Okay, so you are manifesting financial and material changes. So what you think about, you bring about. So keep it positive. That's important. And then we have here, ooh, the 4 of Cups. Does someone feel like they missed out on an opportunity? If something's meant for you, it will never pass you by. It definitely will come back in. When in divine timing, that's what someone might have felt like. Okay, the waiting game, I missed out on something. Maybe let everything play out when it's supposed to play out. So yeah, hope, big water. So keep your hopes high. Know that you can manifest whatever you want here, but you gotta really stay positive. Okay, so now let's see the influence of others. What is the influence of others in this situation? Appreciation. Okay, I think others are actually appreciating you. And it's helping you here. I'm going to put this over a little more. And then we have authority. Appreciation of your authority or appreciation from authority. So higher up could be appreciating your work. This also could be divine masculine, could be Aries energy. And it has something to do with the past here. Appreciation of authority of the past. Let's see. And we have hope in big water again. Wow. And this, look at this. This is like someone's out here, right? Going out to meet something. And now they're waiting for something to come in. So it feels like you're there, but someone's waiting. Someone's hoping. Or you know what? Someone went out on a limb to look for something. This is your energy going out on a limb to look for something, I think. And this is it coming in now. Because you look at these 2 different cards. I never noticed that before. I'm noticing it now. See? How much closer. And now you can actually see the light. You can see that someone had it. It feels like you felt like you had to go really out there to find it. And now he's banging his, got one. It's not rawhide, but it's something like rawhide. It's better for him. I forgot what it was, though. He's got one of those chips and he's putting it in my lap right now and chewing it. Like, I really want this. This thing in my lap. No, I don't think so, but all right. So anyway, what should you be doing at this time? Man holding a coin. So you could be focusing on your money. You should be focusing on your money. Okay. And stand your ground. Okay. And we have Queen of Wands. Okay, so first court card. I was going to say this is going to be a shorter reading because I don't have any court cards. It gets shorter because I'm not putting out the charms and the words. So this is stand your ground. You're creating something here. You're getting a lot of attention. You're attractive. And so stand your ground on what you, if you're trying to create something here, stand your ground on what you're trying to create, it feels like. There's a transition here. The dragonfly. Okay. A child, a new beginning. And there could be something, someone holding, they need to stand their ground about a situation to do with finances, creating something maybe for your child, or this could represent an actual child, or it could represent a new beginning, a start, a small gift even. Okay, let's see about the words. Now, for anyone new to my channel, when I put down the words, please pause and ask the angels and your guides, what is your specific message? So let's see what we get in that. Karma. Surprise. Very soon. Sharing. Okay. So stand your ground on something. something about the money here, that you're creating something. And very soon someone's going to be sharing something with you. Maybe a gift, a new beginning. It almost feels like you could also maybe be quiet about something too. Stand your ground, but just keep quiet and let someone open up to you. You might find out something you weren't aware of. Something might be, something might be presented to you with the child here. Or I think you're going to gain some kind of knowledge on something that you've been wanting to know, but if you stay quiet, you'll find out, is what I'm getting here. You know, like if someone's talking, don't interrupt, because then you're not going to get everything they have to say. You know, that type of energy. But if you stay quiet, they have no choice but to continue to talk, right? So that's what I'm getting at. Okay, so let's see about what the possible outcome could be. I'm having the Mercury retrograde is tying up my tongue like something wicked. I see I'm struggling to get the words out. And it could be someone also is doing that. Okay, so let's see about the outcome. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yes, that's what I felt like. That this is all playing out in your favor here. So I think everything's going to work out better than you expect. So what you don't see is indecision. So is this your indecision or someone else's? It might be someone else indecisive about something. Okay, so here we have... Or it's going to be something comes up that you're not going to be able to decide. You're going to have a hard time. Then just take a step back. Gain a better perspective. Okay, so door to personal healing and happiness. The power. You have the power here. This is a strength card. So you're very strong. I think you're in the power seat. You're standing your ground. Something to do about your finances and puts you in the seat of power. Okay, so then we have spiritual strength too. Ooh, just like the Hermit energy, Virgo energy. You're coming across as very powerful. So I think someone might be appreciative of your authority. Maybe in the past. Okay, so here, let's see. Oh, we have here the Six of Wands. You're going to have a victory here. Door to personal healing and happiness. You're in power here and you have victory. And we have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, I like the Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Very determined. You know, it's like this Knight of Swords is ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever's coming in. And because you have such power, you have such strength, there's an indecisiveness. But maybe you just got more options than you expected. You're at a crossroads here. Okay, so let's get a charm on this Knight of Swords. Oh, we have the seashell. Now, could this be something about the sea? Or this is the conch shell that you can put next to your ear and actually hear the ocean, the waves. So are you paying attention to what you're hearing here? You might be getting messages. You know, it might be a subliminal level, but you still might be getting some kind of messages coming in. Okay, let me get the words here. So we have here fast, which is the Knight of Swords, the fastest knight. Fear, regret, return. Ooh, 2 F's and 2 R's. It's interesting. Sometimes that just pops out. I don't know. So this doesn't have to be in this order, but there might be someone returning real fast. Maybe it's not your energy, because they regret being fearful and now returning. It almost feels like that, doesn't it? It feels like someone is now going to return after being angry about the delay and regretting their outbursts, their words, their impatience. But you might not be sure if you are on board with this. Okay, let me get another card here. So you do have a victory here. Door to personal healing, happy, power, 6 of Wands. And then we have marriage. Ooh. Okay, guys. And I'm about here, expectation. You've been expecting this, maybe? Almost feels like you have been expecting something to happen here. But now, once it does happen, it's like, oh, now I'm not sure what to do. I sort of always expected it. Knew in the back of my mind, of course, your third eye is on fire here, which is usual for you guys anyway. Ooh, the cover's coming down a little bit. Okay. But things are wanting to balance out for you. Things like everything's falling into place. But it feels like someone regrets how they acted. Their impatience. And now they're realizing that this delay was a gift. Because it wouldn't have it almost feels like it could not have played out in the past. Is the energy I'm feeling here. So now someone might be coming in wanting your attention, wanting to be married. Now, for some of you, this might also not be a romantic situation, but a business situation. Someone might want to join forces with you. Partner up in a business situation. It's also like you stand your ground because you have the finances, or you have the means, or you have the, even if you don't personally have the finances, you have the connections or something like that. But you hold the power here. You definitely hold the power in a situation. Maybe you didn't so much in the past, but now the way things, because of your patience, because of your intuition, you're realizing that this is how this is playing out exactly the way it's supposed to play out. And actually, you're going to be tickled pink with the way things do play out. Okay, so now, let's see what signs you might be dealing with. Placement in your chart, placement in other people's chart, past, present, and future. Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, and Virgo. Okay, so placement in your chart, placement in other people's chart, past, present, and future. Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, and Virgo. Now we'll do the letters for initials. First name, last name. If you get both someone's first and last initial, and they have a middle name, you know that middle name, you get that initial also, all the better. And this could be a past, present, or future person. And let's see, we're going to leave 2 behind. Oh, 3? Well, what? SJB, I want to give you, I'm going to do this again. Those might be letters that someone might be leaving behind. But I want to do 2 because I want to give you 11. So BY, bye. Of course, we don't have the E there. But, okay, this is the ones that we're leaving behind or walking away from or not dealing with. This is who you will be. Okay, or possibly be. XA, K, I, B, W, S, R, S, C, blank. So there's a freebie for you. So use that for whoever you like to use it for. Okay, so letters we have for you today are X, A, K, I, B, W, S, R, S, C, blank. All right, guys. Now remember, these are general readings. They are not personal readings. So just take the parts that resonate, leave the parts that don't. And I want to thank you so much for all your likes, your subscribes, your comments, you're hyping my videos, you're sharing them. Thank you so much. And thank you for your donations, your super thanks, and for choosing me to do your personal readings. I love connecting with you guys on a personal level like that. Thank you so much. All right, so fare thee well till next we meet again. I thank you all respectfully. Love is the law is light. I am grateful for your divine presence. This work is now closed. Take blessed flight. Thank you.